was a bluebird day, not a cloud in the sky, the kind of day movie makers dream of. Our film crew was headed for Denali on the Alaska Railroad, the railroad before dome cars and plush seats. We were going to film a wilderness horseback trip. As we stepped off the train, we immediately recognized our guide and he us. We were the only ones packing camera gear and tripods. We looked like what we'd expect our guide to look like. 10-gallon hat, pointed boots, and, of course, he was bow-legged. He looked like a horse wrangler. He was well prepared, and before you could say road apples, we were getting acquainted with our mounts. 2 young ladies accompanied us, Carrie and Alice, and we were going to film their Alaska wilderness horsepacking trip. Neither had experience with horses. Not knowing cowboys or horses, Alice about died when told her horse's name was Buck. "Buck? I'm supposed to ride Buck?" No, the wrangler said. "It's not what you think. He's as gentle as they come. We call him Buck, short for buckskin. That's his color, buckskin. He's our best horse, and we reserved him for you." Horses, wrangler, young lady movie stars, and wilderness all cooperated, and we burned film, as they like to say in Hollywood. We had the makings of an ancient segment for an Alaska Outdoors TV program, but as evening approached, all that changed. Without warning, unexpected, low gray clouds burst over the land. The wise wrangler called it a day and started pitching camp. No sooner than he began to break out tents, grub, and cooking gear, it started to snow. Big snowflakes, and lots of them. The wrangler allowed Carrie and me to ride our mounts a ways back down the trail through the snow. It was an exhilarating ride. We wore warm clothes and rainwear and enjoyed the quiet of the wilderness as it turned from fall brilliance to pure white. Gone were the sounds and sights of today, and we felt like we were riding the range in some Western movie. Returning to camp completed the Western movie dream. At the end of our trail, we could see our tent through snow-covered trees. A fire was burning and dinner was being cooked over the open flames. The wrangler had a lean-to tarp set up over a big sitting log next to the fire. As soon as we arrived, we were handed plates loaded with grub. Fried potatoes, canned corn, and a perfectly cooked porterhouse steak. Carrie and I were having about the best Alaska wilderness experience people are allowed. Next to us, sitting on the log facing the fire, sat our assistant director, fresh from California. "Boy, this is grim," he muttered. "This is really grim." And there you have it. Life in a capsule, and it's all attitude. The snow, the wet, the cold had depleted our friend's spirit, and at the same time had supercharged our wilderness experience. It's all attitude when it comes to wilderness. It's a memory builder both ways. Either it breaks you down or builds you up, but it's the same wilderness. It's you that makes the difference.
When you go outdoors, take a young person with you and teach them by your example what it means to be a sportsman. Behind the wheel or in the boat or on the road or in the lake, take the high trail and practice ethics of fair chase. Goodbye and good luck. May God bless you in the land of the midnight sun, and may your days be happy and long in Alaska's outdoors.